Alright, hello. Hello. One drunk man. Hello, pork. I like big boards and I cannot lie. Hey, thank you so much for the 14 months, buddy. LF Kingdom, hello. ODN Links, hello. It's the Cakes, Mark C. You other enthusiasts cannot lie when the numpad is on your board, you get clacking. Peaches, thank you so much for the 21 months. It's gonna take 2 hours for the stabs today. It's gonna be a little long, yeah. Any pre-stream stabs? Imagine doing such things. Quappa, hello. Obsidian, oh, 2 years, damn. You have the new badge. Nice. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? How's the middle of the week going for everybody? What's up, TKL King? Any Safa getters here? Not I. Tired? Oh yeah. Tifo, how was your trip back? Hope you had a good safe trip back. I mean, it probably wasn't too long, but I mean, you must be tired though. For like almost like a whole week. Pretty painless, that's good. I didn't book tomorrow off work, so yeah, gonna die. That sounds painful for sure. Alright, let's get started today. So today we are building an Austin from DriftMechanics. This is a client build. For those who don't know, the Austin is a 1800 like layout board, so basically like a full size. So pretty chunky. Here's the case with the DriftMechanics logo. Nothing else really elsewhere. Just a zippered bag with a handle. Then you open it up, and we have the board here, plates, and other stuff here. We have some feet, screws, some LEDs, I guess for indicators. We have a polycard plate, which we're not going to be using today, but just to show you what it looks like, it's here. Oh, one-way theory. Thank you so much for the 7 months, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well, thank you. And this is a tight fit here. And we have this bag with, I think, a plate. Oh, we have 2 PCBs. Okay, we'll just use one. Just use one PCB today. And then this bag, I think, has the other plate. Okay. For a second I thought it had a label, but it does have a label. It says Austin R2, R3, FR4 plate, and then basically just instructions, instructions of how to put it on. And then, but yeah, here's our nice white FR4 plate for the Austin. Pretty nice, pretty chunky layout, but yeah, it'll be a fun build, I think. Maybe I'll put this one here in the back too, actually. I'd love to hear an Austin with a PC plate. Oh, that's too bad. We're building with an FR4 plate today, though. Such a big boy. Yeah. Is this your first Austin build? It is my first Austin build, actually. So I'm kind of excited. Look at this gorgeous navy lad. Sheesh. Damn, this boy big. Look at this navy. Damn, that's so nice. Okay, right on. Okay, cool. So basically 1800 layout with F13 key, extra nav cluster, basically column, whatever you want to call it, and then numpad with 4+ keys over here. So pretty nice. Yeah, pretty much supports 625, 7U. You know, split backspace, step caps lock, and then the rest is ANSI. Looks like the numpad layout is actually a default big plus and enter key, so you can't split these. But you can split the 0 if you want. But I think we're gonna be using a 2U here too today, so this is gonna be fun. It's a big blue boy. Still not as big as your heart. You know what they say about boys with big hearts, you know? Is this like dust? Okay, it's just dust, fortunately. I think I'm gonna take off my watch just in case. Big jackets. That's right. I don't have enough points to do the thing, or else I'll pick Delphware to trigger control Osdell. Oh my goodness. Diego, you know the specifics on how the internal weights affect sounds, or just in general? People tend to say that if you have like a denser item, like inside, like in this case, like the aluminum case, it tends to help with kind of clearing a little bit of the case resonance. But overall, I don't think that's necessarily true. I think it kind of just varies. It also depends on whether your weight is gonna be like a through weight or not, because through weights basically will have, you know, you have a seam that goes from the inside all the way to the out. That will also carry some of that. But I think it kind of just varies, like with like how the inside of the case is like shaped. There's some cases where you have a lot of room inside of the case, and so that kind of conducts a lot of the sound too, and kind of becomes like this big resonant space for it. Flex the watch? Oh, it's not a big deal. So I recently got my master's, and someone very kind who said they weren't using this watch. They gifted me this Citizen Eco Drive watch. Pretty sick. I'm actually very happy to have it because my Seiko 5 actually broke recently, or not recently, but like a year ago, and it just hasn't been functional since. So I really like this. It's right up my alley as far as the look goes, and you know, it has a date indicator and all that, so that's perfect for me. And Eco Drives are also very nice because they basically like charge on their own. They charge with light and they remain charged for a while. Like the movement's pretty good too, so I'm personally pretty stoked about this. Yeah. Soon to be doctor? Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon, I think. Pretty far from it, but you know. If soon means several years, then I think that's fine. My buddy brought his Austin over the other day. The board is clean. Oh wow, you have buddies who have keyboards too? Imagine having buddies in keyboards. Couldn't be me. Yeah, I'm just kidding. There's actually a decent number of New York City enthusiasts, and I don't get to see them often, to be quite honest, but it is nice when I get to meet some keyboard folk here in the city. I like these bump-ons, nice and simple here. somewhat thicker on the thicker side for bump-ons. I like them. I have Dr. Lightning keyboards. I have this weird addiction to keyboards. Is there a treatment? Yes. More cowbell is one. Yes, more cowbell. But another one is probably just take out the money away from you. No money, no keyboards. More money, more problems. You know what they say? Yeah, so no money, no keyboards. Easy. Another treatment is to get into artists and you have no money for keyboards. Also true. Also true. Do you know Austin is the only 1800 that has the 2U0 on the numpad? Is that right? Huh. I guess it's more of a full size, huh? But yeah, that's interesting. Technically it has more keys than the full size, I think. Because you have the F13 key. The nav cluster is actually, well, actually, let me think. So F13, okay, let's say it's F12, and then you have, like a full size would have 3 keys, and then 6 keys. Oh, it has the same number of keys as a full size. Exactly same number of keys as a full size. So it's basically a full size. Alright, I'm gonna take off the case, or take the case apart, just so that we can get that aluminum plate from inside out, and also just to show off the case a little bit. Just buy T-word boards, also true. I have a hard time getting it down to 10 boards. That sounds like a mental illness to people outside of this hobby. If you have a mental illness, visit me. What do I have? If Visit Timmy has a mental illness, I think I have it so much worse. Severe brain damage. Oh my god, so rude, so savage. I don't even know, man. That's awful. Oh, do I have to take off the weight for this to actually be taken apart too? I'm not sure if there's some screws there. There probably are some screws there too, though. I feel. It's too heavy of a board to just be, well, 6 screws, 6 bolts. It could be fine. Oh, I guess it is fine. Okay, cool. Alright, nice. So here's the internals. It's just a top mount case. Has 5 mounting points here at the top, 3 at the bottom. Looks like they strategically avoid the space bar here on the bottom side. No mounting points here. Kind of interesting how there's no mounting points at the arrow keys. But I guess there's a tab here, so it kind of like puts it on the case. Anyway, looks nice. There's 3 LED holes basically, which is pretty neat. Looks like I need a small screwdriver for this. Most 1800s have an exploded arrow cluster. Yeah, that is true. Peaches. 10 boards is rookie numbers. Oh, Vin Keys is also a very prominent keyboard collector in that sense. We both have quote unquote severe brain damage, if that's what you want to call it. But it's okay, right? It's okay. Copium. Totally fine. Copium. I'm in the severe brain damage boat too. Great, Draxian. Welcome. Welcome to the boat of brain damaged people, apparently. Sage. I don't think you're human anymore, just rectangle. F for brain. Yes, my brain circuitry is just on FR4 substrate. Oh my goodness. Diego has transcended from us pleb. The lightning asked for Kyiv Town. Oh my goodness, that Kyiv Town poster. Mentally deficient. I mean, I think I'm not only mentally deficient, I'm also deficient in money, deficient in savings, deficient in other more sane and safer hobbies. Actually, well, that's not true because there's always worse. Like the people like in audio and like the people like in cars and stuff, they always are like, oh my god, this hobby is actually so cheap. And I'm like, I mean, that's cool. I guess that's true. You know? I guess it is true. But they're like, yeah, it's so cheap. Keyboard's so easy. Like, I get it. Deficient in JD hugs. Sag. Alright, here's the alu plate. Just gonna put it aside, but just wanted to show it. Looks pretty nice though. Nice black alu plate for this. And the inside of this case is actually pretty simple. It just has 6 screws to hold the weight down, or the weight up. The rest is just a nice flat surface. And as you can see, the top case goes around the bottom, so it's basically seamless from the side. So it's pretty nice. Very nice case. It's a very gorgeous blue actually. I really like this navy color. It's very, very nice. That sounds so American. Also true. It's a very it's a first world problem kind of thing, you know. The thing is, I could sell everything tomorrow and use my HKB forever, and that'll be fine. Also very true. No hobby is cheap if you're in deep enough. Okay, these are all facts. These are all facts. So my client was very kind in sending me like 5 keyboards worth of stabilizers, which I mean it's all cool, but just thought it was funny. They clearly love their Zeal stabs, so we have a lot of stabs today. Don't need this many. Let me actually count how many I need today. So I need 1 for the shift. This is 7U, so I think we're gonna go with 6.25 actually. So we're gonna put this away. I fear you start building and then run out of stabs. You know, I actually have had that happen before for like a layout of this size. Like someone basically sent me like 1 kit of stabs. I actually thought I had counted it right, but basically I was off by like 1, and I was like, oh great. But unfortunately I had like, you know, spare stabs around, so that was not a big deal. I always have spare stabs of pretty much every kind. I have like some spare Zeals, some spares, like I have a lot of spare Durocs, a lot of spare Cherries. I have a few spare like Owlap now, some spare TX, but that's like just in case, you know. Like pretty much like whatever's left over from like personal builds and the like. All right, 1 for enter with the wire. Is this new? They're both new, I think. So, do you have spare these nut stabs? Yeah, I will stab your nuts. Monka W. All right. Let's see. I felt those words. My God. Yes. You guys saw that. Oh my God. I've unfortunately been watching the news a lot, right? So I mean, it's inevitable. I'm kind of nervous about it, you know, like a lot of people are, and I've been watching a lot of news about the whole Russia-Ukrainian conflict, and I was watching that video of the spy chief director, of the chief spy director from Russia talking to Mr. Vladimir on like, you know, what they're planning on doing. And not sure if you guys saw like the way that chief spy director was stuttering. Chief spy director stuttering in front of the president, right? And I was like, man, that shit is scary. That shit's scary. Anyway, don't want to get like too I mean, it's not necessarily political, it's mostly just world news. But yeah, I saw it and I was like, that's kind of terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. Man, that's a lot of stabs today. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. Oh, I need 1 more wire. Running out of stabs is my second worst nightmare. First is clogging a toilet. Clogging a toilet at someone else's living space is a nightmare. 100%. Oh my God, I hate going to the restroom to do for the big one everywhere else. Like that's horrifying. I kind of like, I'm the kind of person who kind of waits to be at home, you know, in my own safe space. Yeah. I have 12 boards with me right now, and I like 8 more in group buy for F me, it says Draxion. Damn, that's a lot of boards, my friend. I think there's nothing more degen than keep joining GMK group buys, even though I know I won't get them until 2 years later. What if the vendor goes bankrupt? Oh, that would be pretty scary, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna put these together now. I still need one more 2U wire, so let's grab one. Man, it's a lot of stabs. I'm just gonna put all these together, I think. It's just quite a lot now, but it's easier. Yeah. Probably gonna need more screws though. I don't think there's enough screws in here. I'm gonna grab the screws as well. Alright, cool. Lots of little baggies. Alright, cool. These tabs are gonna take a little while to lube, but probably shouldn't be too bad. We'll see. Alright, I got a lot of stabs, a lot of little inserts. If he fails, he could have a random heart attack. Oh boy. You get a refund 27. That is true. Mech 27 V2 refunds going out for those who participated like back in 2000 and what, 18, 17? I don't even know when that happened anymore. Mech 27 V2. That was a while back now. Alright, let's hope the bag hasn't sheared off any diodes, and let's just do this in case there's any diodes. Okay, cool. I think we're good, but I'm still gonna test this out because I'm not sure. I think I've seen some people who had some sheared off diodes or inverted diodes, but so that's why we gotta test this out. Alrighty. USB-C, very nice. Holy Thocker's X about to be bussin' in a salvation. Those will be interesting. Those will be interesting switches. I mean, I don't know what to expect. I guess they're just supposed to be just similar tactiles anyway, just with a different housing, so I guess it is what it is. Let's see, open up via. My Primus came with both Windows key switches with missing diodes, almost like it was taunting me that I didn't buy a Win keyless. Actually, oh man, that's wild. I guess you can still move some diodes around if you really had to, but yeah, kind of a pain in the butt to be honest. All right, let's see. All right, Akron, Austin. All right, cool. Let's see, key tester. Wait, no, let's check layouts. 6.25, everything standard, and okay, yeah, no, that looks good. Key tester, test matrix. I've always seen like sheared off diodes, but I've never seen missing resistors for some reason. I mean, well, resistors are kind of flatter, I guess, slightly maybe. But I always see like sheared off diodes, but never resistors. I thought that was an interesting thing. Even though they both are like, you know, there. So I believe this PCB was designed by Mr. Gonda Lindgren, who does a fantastic job of designing PCBs. So I think is that right? Yeah, that's a pretty typical Gonda Lindgren solder mask. Oh wait, I skipped something. I skipped the 0. Oh, there it is. Okay. Look at one drunk man tremble at the sight of Peaches saying that he has said the forbidden words. Is it really forbidden though? It's not, I guess. Until you decide that the purgatory of timeout is too harsh for you. Alright, cool. I think everything's working. Awesome. Sick. Alright, we have a good PCB here. So let's get right into the build with the stabs. Alright, got some stabs. Got some lube here. Get out of the way. I'm facing 11 hours. That's a hard time. Oh yeah, that is a hard time for sure. Hello, have you reviewed the Portal 65%? What are your thoughts? Yeah, I did build a Portal 65 a long time ago with Zaku's, I believe. It was pretty nice. It was like, you know, O-ring 65%, kind of similar to, like, you know, the way like the Unicorn does it. I believe the Bakeneko 65 is pretty much what does the same thing. It's like, you know, a single piece case tray with O-ring that goes around the blocker and, like, you know, through. It was nice. I mean, it was what you would expect from like a board of that type. Like, it has a kind of bouncy-ish sort of like flexible sort of typing to it. And yeah, it was okay. It was nice. I had no real qualms with it. I believe like some people were like, if I recall correctly, like, you know, there were like in the first few batches there were like some QC problems, but I think that's kind of like well past now. So yeah, I think as long as you're satisfied with the condition of your case and like you build it with the plate and PCB, with a plate combination with your switches that you like, then I think you'll be fine. I didn't see any particular issues with it, really. It's mostly like aesthetics, I guess, at that point. Anyway, Busy Timmy says, Dio, can you educate us on why the 2.0 ADD is so good and what makes it one of the best TKLs ever? I think that's a very subjective thing to say, but I mean, the 2.0 ADD is nice because it's, you know, standard top mount TKL. I mean, if you like the look of it, good. The Matrix boards were pretty much, I'll be honest, like a lot of the Matrix board design language is pretty much replicating old Korean boards. So in a way, they didn't really bring much new to the scene other than like their more loud design style that they adopted later on as time went by. Nowadays they have very bold and kind of out there kind of, you know, components, like, you know, adding like all these different weights and parts and stuff. So it's kind of like, to some people's eyes, including my own, sometimes I think I find it a little bit gaudy, but sometimes it can look pretty nice in the right combination of colors and stuff. But other than that, I mean, the internal side, it's mostly just standard top mount, that kind of stuff. I mean, there's been some other new stuff now, but so that's changed a lot like over the years. But like if you look at that, like the old 8X series or like the Able and other boards, they're pretty much like replicating a lot of the old stuff that, like, you know, like Korean boards had or like other people have done, and then kind of went from there. So it's been just kind of a natural progression for the boards. I mean, the 2.0 ADD just kind of does the 2.0 design with a properly detachable connector, like cable, you know, like you can just unplug and plug instead of have a fixed cable. That's a big difference, I think. But like much of the rest is the same, like the light and like what else? A few other things, I guess. But yeah. They just added a few back to stock and I'm debating getting one. Oh, you mean the portal? Oh, I see. Maybe in stock is expensive, huh? Have you tried checking like Mech Market too? Because sometimes people sell stuff for like under retail. I really want an OG 2.0. I don't. I've built a few and I honestly hated it. Hate the fucking fixed cable. It's dog shit. Hate fixed cable boards. The worst. Not because I suck at soldering them, more like they're just finicky AF. And it's just so inconvenient. Every time you lift the cable's dangling around. And like lift the board. My bad. I don't know. I just hate fixed cable. Hate the idea of fixed cable. So inconvenient. That said, I also dislike some other things about their aesthetic. About the 2.0 OG. I don't like the way they look. Like the raw brass and all the machining marks. Meh. It looks really unpolished. Porcelain Mech Market going above group buy? Oh, okay. I see. I thought they had dipped. But think of the fixed cable swag? Yeah, no. That swag can suck, man. I'm not into it. I think the ADD is so much nicer. The only fixed cable I will live with is Real Force. Yeah, so Real Force is kind of okay because it's at least a plastic case, you know what I mean? The problem with fixed cable and then like a metal case, there's also the fact that the cable can like scratch your case if you're not like careful. Obviously that hasn't happened to me, but I mean I certainly heard about it. People scratching their 456 or their 360C or yeah, sure, their JUR 80. Yeah, storing is annoying too because of the cable. You don't want to like crush the cable or anything. You have to put in a nice box, nice case, or zippered bag or whatever with enough space for it. Anyway, there's many things, but I don't really like the idea of fixed cable anymore. At first I was like, oh cool, it's a nice gimmick, but no, not anymore. I think if I'm gonna do fixed cable, I'll just do what I'll do with fixed cable is I'll just do a fixed cable small piece and then put like a limo or push pull connector or whatever on the other side of it, on the outside, and that's it. So that way you can actually detach easily. Is this lo-fi sense? Yeah, it is lo-fi Undertale. I've watched The Genius Prince yesterday. I think I'll read the novel too. Wow, you're dedicated, Peaches. I don't think I have the bandwidth to be reading so many different novels and stuff. I still haven't finished Mushoku Tensei. I'm still reading the web novel right now. And then I just can't keep up with like many series at once. It's too much. Too much to keep up with. I don't want to forget I hate forgetting details when I'm reading. So I tend to not do more than one reading at once. So probably we'll just stick to the anime, which is easier to consume anyway. But it's a fun show. I've been enjoying it lately, especially. The last few episodes have been pretty good. Pretty cute characters. Can't read more than one thing at a time? Yeah, I don't know how people can do that. Yeah. Same sentiment here. I just don't understand it. I feel like for me, it ruins the experience, to be honest, because I start mixing up details, or like I start forgetting things that I think are kind of nice to know to complete the your own world building in your own head. Reading multiple things at once kind of crushes that. In my opinion, anyway. Maybe my brain is too smooth from owning more than 10 keywords. That's probably why. Deficiency. Automatic deficiency. That's probably what it is. I do the same thing with video games unless I take to play an online game or something. Yeah, so like games, right? I'm okay with playing different games if it's like, oh, like I'm gonna hop on with a multiplayer game with some friends. Okay, sure, I can do that. Or like, you know, kind of like a Mario Party kind of game or something. But if it's like a very story involved game, I cannot play many games at the same time. I need to finish the first one to go to the next one. Like story heavy games, like plot driven stuff. It's like, I don't know how people play many different games at the same time, and like I think it takes out a lot of the enjoyment, because I like exploring or like being a complete. I'm a bit of a completionist too. I like to 100% a lot of things, like for like unnecessary items sometimes and stuff. Or like I remember in Final Fantasy X when that was out on the PlayStation 2, I spent so many hours just trying to beat the arena with like the Ultima weapon and that kind of stuff. I spent so many hours just doing that, like optimizing my characters so they all dealt like 99999 damage for every attack that they did, and even then it was still hard to beat. But like I would have played anything else until I beat that. Which kind of sucks, I guess. People move on really quickly from game to game, and I'm like, oh, I'm still playing this one. Nice. I'm glad you're happy. Pepsi box. I lied? Oh, so you're sad? Okay, that's too bad. I hope you have a better Wednesday today. Can I ask what is the difference between clicky switches and tactile switches? Oh, very simple. Tactile switches are basically, clicky switches are basically tactile switches with an audible click that you can hear. They're both tactile by definition, but the clicky switches just have an audible click that you can hear when the tactile bump event happens. That's the only difference, mainly. So therefore the construction is slightly different, so that you can allow for that physical clicking sound to happen. That is the main difference, though. Man, I can't believe it's already March though. It's crazy. It's crazy. Time is flying, man. Getting my own copy of the Keep Town poster. Oh, nice. Are you getting that from Daily Clock now? I think they have them, right? They should, I think. Nazara is still in stock. It's probably just this is pretty normal, you know, Draxion, like around tax season time, which is like now until like, you know, April 15th. That's the deadline, right? For the US at least. Yeah, like sales dip pretty heavily between the holidays and the tax season. Like heavily, like very, very noticeably. And then once people get their tax returns done, it kind of goes back up. But that ass though, but that front though, I don't like the Nazare's weird corner blocker thing going on with the layout. It looks pretty weird. It like ruins the thing that's good about a Win keyboard. Or even if you said you want to have it like in HKB like layout, it doesn't even have that anymore. That's what I didn't like about it, Nazare. But I mean, the back looks very pretty. But no doubt, the back looks gorgeous. But yeah, the look of the front was just not for me. Like I looked at it and I was like, oh man. Oh man. Maybe I'm just boring, which yeah, is probably true to be honest. Would have sold so much better with that blocker? Yeah, I think so too. I think it would have done better. How often do you rotate through your 10 plus boards? Oh, Metsu asks. I rotate pretty much any day that I feel like rotating, so that's probably like every few days. The way I do it is I literally just have my boards numbered, and I just do a random number generator, and I use that board for a bit until I feel like it, and then whenever I feel like changing, I do the same thing, and then you know I'm like checking them off until I go through the whole rotation, and then I reset it. That's how I rotate through my boards. Imagine having so many boards. Even when I had like 5 boards, I would still do the same thing, because I didn't want to pick a board. Sometimes I was just like, dude, I'm like, what board should I use today? I'm like, oh, forget thinking twice about the decision to make. If I like my boards enough, I'm gonna like all of them anyway. So I was like, I'm just gonna run it through a random. So I had this random number generator thing since I had like 5 boards or fewer even. This like I made this spreadsheet for this like back in like 2017, like just after I had joined the community, and it's been the same. I have a hard time using all 3. I feel guilty for owning many. I don't doubt it that, you know, like we all feel guilty in some ways for owning more than a certain number of boards. That's not a that's a reality. I definitely feel guilty for owning a lot, like a little bit. Every time I'm like, oh man, like I could definitely give this one a little more use or whatever. But it doesn't mean I feel like bad or as far as like unjustified, I guess. I mean, I like the boards and I like using them. They certainly don't get as much duration per usage as like it would if it were just like a single board or 2 boards that I owned and use all the time, right? Yeah, it doesn't mean I like them any less though, I think. I mean, it's a personal decision or perception of things, I guess. So it wouldn't really matter, like whatever you guys' thoughts about that was. Oh, push-ups, okay. What's your thought on the board with the 60 spacebar and the Nemex style HKB board? You mean like the Cake 60 with the HKB blockers? I think the MX style HKB is kind of cool. I mean, like MX style switches for HKB layout. I mean, that's fine. You just need to have a key set that has a 6U spacebar, though. That's fine. Not a big deal. Nothing wrong with 2 HKB layout. It's not like there haven't been other boards that have been made with it. If you feel guilty, I'll give your OT the loving it needs because I'm such a great friend. Diego knows what I want. What you want is to hang out with me in New York City so that we can go eat. I know that's what you want. Forget keyboards, man. Let's go to Jeju Noodle Bar and eat tacos. My sweet spot is 1 for each workday. Oh, that's pretty good. You're gonna sweat this stream? Okay, I guess I'll sweat the stream. I sweat every stream anyway, dude. But I will sweat the stream too. My room's been obscenely hot these days. I don't know why. I think it's because of the weather change. And there's a lot of older people in my building, so like there's central heating. I cannot control the heating in my apartment. It's all central. So it's been like they cranked up the heat in the past week or so because it like got hot and then it got cold again. So maybe people got sick. I don't even know. It's been ridiculously hot in my apartment right now, like in the past couple of days, especially. Been wearing like shorts and short sleeves to sleep, basically. Oh, I don't know what that link is. Oh, HKB no blockers. Oh, the cake. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm actually down. I'm tentatively planning for 17th to 20th in New York City. Wait, April. Okay, April. Okay, sounds good. I mean, I don't know how I will be doing then, but I mean, it's a little further into the future that I can't really tell you right now, like what's up. But I mean, if you're in town and I'm here and stuff, yeah, let's hang out. For sure. Why not? Well, you can come early or later if you're scheduled. Oh, I cannot predict it right now, dude. I actually don't know. I'll let you know though. I mean, I can look into it. I'll look into it. Have you liked living in New York over the years? I love New York. Love this city. It's expensive. There's a lot of things to do and there's always like a lot going on in the city, but I love it here. It's expensive, sure, but I mean, I love it. I love this city. There's always something new. There's like a lot of like good food. There's like, you know, like the people here, it's like very diverse. I really like the city vibe in general. Like it's, people are like, oh my god, is New York too chaotic and all that? But that's only if you're like going to those chaotic places or if you live very close like those neighborhoods that are like a little bit louder and a little bit rowdier and whatever. But I don't live in a neighborhood like that. It's not that rowdy. It's not that crazy really. Like, yeah, occasionally you'll hear cars or sirens or like music or whatever, but it's actually not. Like most of the time it's actually pretty quiet. And like, you know, I'm like half an hour away from a bunch of great stuff, you know. I love the city. I really, really like living here in the city, even though it's pricey. Get a portable air conditioner. I do have a window unit, but I'm not gonna turn on the AC in March. Best part is not having to own a car. Oh my god, I love not having to drive a car. Oh my god, I hate maintaining a car, feeding it gas, like all the things that have to do with car ownership suck. I hate it. I love cars, okay? I love driving cars. Cars are fantastic, but I fucking hate all the money that goes into maintaining it. Oh my god. Public transit's great, man. Yeah, I hate owning one. I love driving too. I love road trips. I love driving. There's a lot of great things about having a car, but insurance, oh my goodness, yeah. Oh, parking. I mean, imagine parking here in this city. Oh, it's the worst. When I visited, I was amazed how the subway was busy at 2-3 a.m. Yeah, subway's busy all the time. Favorite food spots? I could name 100 of them. There's pretty much, the good thing about New York City, okay, is no matter where you are in this city, Just pop up on your phone. Go on, like, even if you go on like Google or Yelp or just Google Maps and look up places to eat, there's so much good stuff around you everywhere. That's the best part of New York City. Like, the competition's so fierce here for the food industry too, that like something that isn't good is not gonna live for long. Just park on the sidewalk. Imagine if parking on the sidewalk was doable. At least on my street, for the sidewalk, the people who live around here, I'm pretty sure they coerce and they basically like you know, team up with each other to watch for their parking spots and shit, and like, you know, they'll park exactly at the distance that's not enough for a second car to come in, so that whenever their buddy is coming back from work or whatever, say, oh yeah buddy, you know, coming back from work, and you like, you know, make space, and it's like the other car comes in. You know, these people are colluding. That shit drives me nuts too. Anyway, if your food isn't good, you go down quickly. Oh yeah, I mean, like, COVID killed even the amazing places. COVID killed so many spots. So many of the spots that I used to go to are no longer existent anymore. They just don't exist. All right, let's do these push-ups now before we continue with the stabs really quick. Tried a new Indian place a few weekends ago that was top tier. Yo, recommend. Send me Rex. I love Indian food. Indian food is my jam. I love Indian food. All right. Let's do these push-ups. All right. Burning calories to eat that good food? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I love eating. I will exercise just to eat more. That's the philosophy. It's a good philosophy to have. You work harder so you can get the good shit, you know, in your system. Southern Indian style. Wait, West Village. I go to West Village pretty often, so I'll definitely try it out. Sema? Okay. Better write that down right now. Otherwise I'll forget. Sema, West Village, Indian. Southern Indian. Okay, cool. Wrote it down. New York City food scene might be the best in the world. I mean, it definitely is top tier because of the diversity. Yeah, it's expensive. Gourmet here is very expensive. Overall, the competition is very fierce. But the good thing about the New York City scene is like it's changing a lot all the time. There's trends. Right now, there's a very big Indian, Thai, Vietnamese, and Chinese trend. Where like a lot of the Chinese food has become very modernized, very contemporary, like kind of like the stuff that is more like popular in China right now. And also like the Thai and the Viet food scene has been seeing kind of like this big revolution in the way they cook and like they present their food. Like it's kind of like not like what you typically see like in a regular, like, you know, like standard like Thai or Viet like menu. They've kind of like gone a little bit more fusion, a little bit more of like everything else. So, and like becoming a little bit more like gourmet kind of, right? Like fine dining experiences and stuff. So the New York City food scene is like really evolves all the time in that sense. And that's what I really like about it here. And really like it's applicable to most big cities, to be honest. But the density of restaurants here in the city is what really drives that forward. Not to mention like the population diversity here too. Jerry Peak says the keyboard I build normally, the letter keys I will use linear switches and the rest of the function keys I'll use tactile switches. Is this build okay? Since I'm a newbie, I need some advice. Oh, Jerry Peak, I have I have a friend who actually does that. They do their alphas, so they do all the letters with like letters and numbers with linears, and then they do their modifiers, like the functions and stuff, with tactile switches, and that works for them. They actually enjoy it a lot. It all depends on a personal preference at that point, like whether you will enjoy it or not. I think you can always try putting the switches on and trying it without even soldering or without actually like fixing things in place. You can always just pop them onto the plate or whatever and see how it goes. If you don't like it, then switch it up. Your comment reminded me of a Reddit thread I came across where a guy was complaining about a TGI Fridays in Hong Kong. Comment section was just everyone shredding it for wanting to go to TGI in Hong Kong. Yeah, exactly. Like Hong Kong, dude, I want to visit Hong Kong so badly just to go to all these like Cha-Chen Ting and like all these restaurants, like all these cafes and like, like obviously like legit dim sum and like street stalls, hawker food, hawker food stalls and whatnot. Oh man, that's the good shit. I really want to visit Hong Kong just to go eat and stuff and like spend money on food and like obviously see friends who are there too that I know. But yeah, if you like Viet Food, Saigon Social. Oh yeah. Chinese food has changed a lot here in the last few years. Yup. Hard to find Indian food at that level that it is in New York City. Yeah, Indian food has really changed here in New York City too. And it's now just not even just Indian. There's also like Bangladeshi food. There's also there's like a variety. And there's like different regionals, like regional aspects of Indian food that also differ like quite a lot. And it's been really nice to see that kind of like diverge and like kind of like develop its own vibe. I live 2 minutes away from an Indian neighborhood. They have every regional cuisine. Ooh, so good. Yes. I wish I could unhear that. There's always people like this though. There's always people like this. Sometimes you just want this like thing. I mean, it's like going for fast food in a place where like there's like a lot of other stuff, but sometimes you just need that fast food fix to that just slaps. Maybe that's what the TGI Friday guy wanted, but he made the big mistake of posting that on a thread, like on a subreddit where like people would obviously shred him for such things, because like most people's opinions is not that. Have you picked a key set? No, not yet. DT 888, hello, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. And Elthera, good evening. Late to the show. Have you a girlfriend so she knows all the good spots for Vietnamese food? Oh, that's great. There's a Peruvian place, dude. Oh, Control Alt Del, like, dude. I went to this Peruvian place this past weekend in Long Island City. I went to a place called Jora, Jora, Jora or Jora. It was really good. I mean, like so it was like I went with a bunch of friends. It was like 13 of us, I think, and like the majority of the table, we basically ordered one of every entree and one of every appetizer, and it was not bad. Like I ended up paying around like 60, no, around like, it was like 50 some plus plus tax and tip, so it was like $70 ish per person. But like, dude, it was like there was so much. I even brought leftovers back home. It was so good, dude. It was amazing. Every dish was also slightly different. Like the ceviches were pretty different from each other. There was like steak, and there's like other things too. Like obviously like typical like lomo saltado, or like seafood based paella, or like that kind of stuff, right? A lot of variety, but there was also some other interesting stuff. There was like this like seafood based, like not tomato, but I don't know what it was, like some kind of soup. Yeah. But oh man, it was so good. And they have cocktails too there, and it was very yummy too. Very different. I really liked it. And the prices were very fair. I believe they're a Michelin star. but their prices are super competitive, super good for like what I thought would be prices from a Michelin star restaurant. Maybe it's because they're in LIC, I don't know. Their service was great. 70 bucks, not bad. New York City mindset. I think but it was 70 bucks and we literally just ate for like an hour and a half straight. We were just eating. We were just eating. The dishes kept coming. It was amazing. Let me see. Peruvian food is awesome. At my old office, we had a Peruvian fusion food truck that stopped outside. Basically went every day for lunch. Damn. Next time you're in LIC, try Hupo. Okay, I'll have to look. I'll have to check that out. I do go to LIC fairly often actually because I have, well, not often, but like decently often because I do have like some friends there, like close friends. So yeah. It's a Michelin star Szechuan restaurant. Oh, that sounds amazing. Okay, I'm gonna write that down too. Upo, LIC, Szechuan. All right. Let me know next time you're in the town. All right, dude. Let's go. Yeah, I'll be down. Wait, Busy Timmy just redeemed Handerbite? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, Handerbite has a specific cost for it, for a typing test. But I'm probably gonna put a different set for like pictures or like something else. Just for the looks, to complement the blue set. Went to a Taiwanese Michelin star beef noodle place. It was like $5 or $10 for a bowl. Would be much more if it was in the US or Canada. Oh, I see. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the good shit, man. Like stuff that's specialized in the particular cuisine that they work with all the time, and like it's like affordable. Man, I mean, it's like when you go like traveling like in Asia or something and you like come across like some of the very popular like food stalls and like their prices are still very good. I mean, like relative to like whatever else is in that particular location, because the prices are always gonna be relative to like, you know, like standard of living and like whatever of that city or like location. But yeah. That's the good stuff. Delftware? I was thinking maybe doing Mizu. I do have GMK Mizu around still, so maybe that would work for the Navy. What is the name of the ergonomic keyboard on your desk? Can I have the name of the keyboard is called Nunu, N-U-N-U, Nunu. And my name is Diego. Oh, Rudy's a good one too, yeah. Rudy on full size will look pretty good too, yeah. Type C Nunu when? Oh, true. Although I personally don't care whether it's Type C or Type Mini, to be quite honest with you. I really don't care. Mini does not bother me at all, for me. It's like if you just have one cable around, that's all you need, so I don't care. Been thinking of getting Rudy for it. I just can't get myself to spend the money on it. Yeah, Rudy, the set right now, it's like so expensive. Unfortunately, I had someone who like hooked it up with like a decent price, so I got it. But like, yeah, I think the aftermarket price for stuff right now, like GMK sets, is pretty absurd. It's so silly. I mean, I think it'll start normalizing a little bit more once like a lot of the in-stock stuff. It's more like, and there's like more variety of it too. Should I try lubing switches with cooking oil? No. Demon Sword is a Rudy with weeb. True. Kind of. I mean, they're a little bit different, but yeah. GMK Alter just sold for 850 US asking price. Goodness gracious. Why though? Why though? Why? Whatever. Rudy R2 extras when I die. Oh my gosh. Dog Thumbs ahoy. Hello. How are you doing? Can't believe GMK Beta JS pre-orders were still up when I caught the set. Yeah, I mean it's really nice to see stuff that's lasting longer in stock or pre-order or whatever it is, right? I think it's so silly when people are like, oh my god, it didn't sell out in like within an hour. It must be a bad set. It's so worthless. Now my stonks go down. It's like, okay. It's like, cool, dude. Congrats. Congrats on your poor investment. Weeps are so rich. I think they're just more willing to make the sacrifice for extra Y thing. I think it's more like would it be like trigger happy kind of? Almost like more impulsive perhaps. I feel like that's more the case than like people being necessarily rich. I think there's richer people who are not weebs, so to speak. Or maybe the weebs work harder for their money because they know they're gonna spend a lot of money. Haha. Because they're constantly spending it. Constantly spending it on their body pillow. I'm just kidding. On their Figmas and scale 1/7 scale figures. Weebs are just rich. Or maybe, well, okay. I was talking about this with some friends, and you know, being a weeb in 2022 is like a cool thing now. Like everyone's a weeb nowadays. Like it's cool being a weeb because, you know, now like we have like, you know, Jujutsu Kaisen is like kind of popular, Demon Slayer is kind of popular, you know, like there's all these like shows that are kind of popular, like Attack on Titan really popularized a lot of that, like because it went on Netflix, right? It's a lot more accessible too, and like so I think it's just also the population of that went like really shot up in the past like 5-6 years. Like I remember when I was still like in undergrad or something, you know, I would mention it and people would be like, huh, I don't even know what that is, and like it would be kind of like, I was like, it's like, yeah, but like I feel like nowadays it's like a lot more common to like see the common interest or the common thread in the conversation because people just recognize the name or have seen it everywhere. It's like before weebs used to get like shat on, and now it's kind of like more, it's very mainstream. No more getting bullied for running like Naruto. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It's funny, people complain about Keycaps group ride delayed. 8th waifu gets a long wait time too. Oh yeah, the figurines have huge wait times. Huge wait times. They also have huge features sometimes. Keck W. I mean, does liking anime equal being a weeb? No, not at all. I mean, obviously weeb, we're talking about quote unquote being a weeb in a non-derogatory way, because it's like obviously the original like meaning of like the actual meaning of being a weeb is a derogatory term. Period. No, like there's no question about that, right? Like when people would say being a weeb meant like you're trying to like imitate, like you're a non-Japanese person trying to imitate Japanese culture in a like semi-obsessive way, you know, like whatever because of like whatever you saw in anime, you know, like there's like a lot of, there's associations, like there's there's derogatory and negative associations to be made from the term weeb, right? But in this case, we're trying to say it as if like, oh, like you're an anime enjoyer, and like you follow like different aspects of that, and like, you know, maybe like read manga or something, you know. I seriously ran Naruto ran in middle school no cap for like a week, and then I got flamed for a whole week. Damn. A kid in my high school did it, and he also ran around gobbling like a turkey. K-pop is also taking over the world. Oh yeah, K-pop is also huge. Like the Hallyu wave and K-pop is like so big now in like everywhere in the world. Like especially Latin America. Actually, Latin America has like a huge obsession over K-pop now, and like Korean drama and like all that like Hallyu wave culture. Cansado. Hello, hola. Any recommendation for a top mount board? Maybe 65 or TKL. Mode 80, pretty good. Mode 65, pretty good. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of boards out there though. So I mean, you can always check out your different options. If you go to like thockstock.com, THOC stock.com, they also have a page, a keyboards page where they basically list things that are in stock across many different vendors, so you can always check that out if you're kind of like looking into like what it's currently available in stock. There's also like a lot of Kaneki stuff that's normally available. You know, KBD fans, of course. Weeb equals Japan specifically. Thought it was any number of Asian culture. People can correct me here if I'm mistaken, so I think people can clarify whatever is the correct way to describe that in linguistically, so to speak. Everyone knows that only flatulence makes you run faster. I'm 29, I still do Naruto runs in supermarkets. Great. I love it, guys. I love it. I can't wrap my head around the brand power some K-pop stars have. Oh yeah, it's insane. Like especially like, you know, like BTS or like, you know, like, or certain like actors also, like in Korean drama or like Korean movie, like in the film industry. They also have like a humongous amount of control over certain brands. And like basically they're like the face of certain brands now, right? It's like, you know, it's like, you know some actresses have made it when they go on like the soju ads. You know, soju ads are like they're almost like a status thing. Like certain superstars, like Korean superstars who go on like soju ads. Diego, do you prefer XHD BDZ or 205 for stab wires? 205, because that's exactly what I'm using right now. Idol culture in general is definitely turning into a worldwide thing. Yeah. K-pop is enjoyable. I mean, I do like K-pop. I'm not caught up with like new stuff, but I mean, I do enjoy K-pop nonetheless. I just don't know all the new groups and all these new things anymore. It's just too much now. Or rather, it's just a lot. I don't think I have any other way of describing that. Weeb is a derived term for a non-Japanese person who is so obsessed with Japanese culture so that they actually wish they were actually they wish they were actually Japanese. Yeah. So it is Japanese specific. So I wasn't wrong in that sense. Social media has just really propelled people to being these gods amongst people. Yeah, I mean, it also has happened in the sense that, like, I mean, kind of like influencers, right? Like, I don't think I count myself among those kinds of people at all. But I mean, like, in the sense of like influencers, like, I mean, like TikTok has really bolstered a lot of popularity of certain like things and trends and stuff. Like, not just in the keyboard community, but also like in other places. Like, especially like, you know, you talk about like foodie Instagram, foodie TikTok, that kind of stuff too. Travel TikTok or whatever, or people who have like the trend setting for like, I don't know, like the couple TikToks or like comedy things, right? Like it's really set a standard, and so, like, you know, in how the world like becomes aware of new things. The correct term should be Japanophile. Oh yeah, right. Right. Morning coffee. Hello. People get way too invested in sports in the U.S. Also, not just in the U.S. to be honest, right? Sports are a global phenomenon in a way. I'm no expert, but I have no idea what weep means. Okay, there. I think there's a term. Above you, thought thumbs. Soju's goated though. It should be illegal how good that stuff is while you get wasted. I have to say, Thelv, I like drinking soju, but I hate being hungover from soju. Being hungover from soju is easily the worst experience I have when drinking, because it just obliterates me, man. Like it just destroys me the next day. Like I feel so sick with soju specifically. I don't know why. It's just soju. Soju specific. Oh, and vodka too. I hate vodka too. Vodka also makes me feel so sick the next day. K-pop is very enjoyable if you mute the volume. Wow. But yeah, celebrity culture, right? Yeah. We all have that one weeb friend who has learned Japanese as a result of watching so much anime. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie, but I can watch a lot of anime with, like, without looking at the subtitles all the time because I do understand it a decent bit. So, I guess I might be that one friend at this point. Isn't EU like 200 times worse for sports fanaticism? Yeah, so Latin America is also pretty bad for sports fanaticism. In case you didn't know, it's like a religion basically. It's so crazy. Like when I was a kid, soccer was like my life for a while, and it certainly was for a lot of people that I knew. Hangover anxiety is a freaking worse. Yeah. It's basically football for you and that. Yeah. Soccer, football, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's just how it goes. Usually I force myself to throw before I sleep so I don't get hangover the next day. Wow, that's bold. I can't do that to myself. I can't like bring myself to just, oh yeah, I'm just gonna throw up today before I go to bed. I just drink enough. I just drink water and I try to call it a day from there. Soju and Yakult don't even, dude. Oh my god. So they be clapping cheeks, you know. Watermelon soju. Oh, god. For those of y'all who live in New York City, if you gone to Pocha and got that watermelon soju, that shit goes down like it's. Whew. Sheesh. Just chug that. No problem. So good. So sweet. So yummy. Alright, I need 1, 2, 3, 4 screws and little ringies. Don't even know what soju is. Soju is I mean, you can look it up, but it's basically a Korean. What is it based on? It's rice based, right? It's like around 20% alcohol volume per volume, and basically it's kind of like. It's like the honey infused version. It's like the honey infused version of vodka. It tastes so good in that sense. It goes down so easily compared to like vodka, right? But it's Korean rice wine, but not makgeolli. Makgeolli is like different, by the way, which is also technically Korean rice wine. Diego, you can speak Korean, right? Yes, I can. Yes, I do speak Korean at home and like with some friends. What team do you root for, Diego? Wait, when I was back home in Mexico? Well, when I was growing up, I rooted for a lot of different teams. Soccer-wise, I mean, I always root for like the Korean and the Mexican national teams. Although when they go together, like when they play against each other, like in friendlies or even the World Cup, like it's a bit of a debate sometimes for me. As for like leagues, I was a very, very old time fan of like, you know, Barca, FC Barca, like when I was like a kid. Like this was like when I was like in first grade, so like before like like Deco and like all these like more like, you know, before like Ronaldinho actually was even like in Barcelona. I was a big fan of them. And then for like, you know, for EPL, I was a big fan of Arsenal for a long time, except they kind of really sucked for so long, which really was a bummer, but whatever. I mean, I did like, you know, like some people were like, oh, big fans of like Manchester United, because obviously, you know, like at the time, like for like at least like among like Koreans, like, you know, there's like, you know, Ji-sung Park and all that, he was super popular, you know, like Wayne Rooney and like all these people, right? Cristiano and like, you know, etc., right? But for what, like the Italian league, big fan of Juventus. But I didn't really follow the Italian league as much, so I can't really say too much more about it. But yeah, those are some that I can name, at least right now, right off the bat. And sure, I'll hydrate. I don't drink, so easy problem avoided. I got the Asian flush genes from mom, so he can't handle shit. I understand. I fortunately don't get I personally don't get Asian flush, so I'm pretty fortunate. I can handle my drink. I actually really like drinking. Like I just genuinely enjoy drinking for taste. But I don't drink a lot either. I am not like crazy. I'm not like a tank or anything. I enjoy just drinking for fun, for the taste of things. But it is costly to drink too, so I don't drink too often. Oops. Something just dropped. Oh, it's over here. Drink lots of electrolytes before going to bed. Yeah. You know, Dave be clapping cheeks, you know what's good? I mean, you mentioned yogurt, but also like Calpico soju is really good. Lychee soju is really good. Thok Thumb says, tequila makes me fighting drunk, no idea why. Why? I'm a Buddhist pacifist that do not fight self-defense only. I love tequila. There's maybe like the 4 things I enjoy the most are probably, I mean, there's like obviously beer and wine in general, but I do enjoy like liquors wise, I enjoy like whiskey a lot, whether it's bourbon, whether it's scotch, you know, and I also really like tequila. And I guess as for like more niche things, I really like makgeolli, which is the Korean rice wine that's not soju. I really like makgeolli a lot. But yeah, those are some things I enjoy for drinks. What's the name of the place with the watermelon soju again? Pocha 32. Pocha 32. It's in K-Town. It's a Koreatown, Manhattan. So 32nd Street and 6th Ave. What are your favorite beers? Oh, I don't have any specific favorites. I do like me some hoppy IPAs every so often, but I just generally am a big enjoyer of stouts. I'm a big enjoyer of like more thicker flavory drinks. Don't mind like occasionally like a lighter ale or like a lager, to be honest, but I tend to go for the like more thicker and like more full, rich tasting beers. I generally don't have any favorites because I tend to always try different drinks every time I get anything, because I like just trying new things. So like, anytime I go to a supermarket, I'll just, or like, you know, like, or like, you know, like, or a liquor store, or like a, you know, or even just like a brewery, I'll try to buy things that I haven't tried, just out of wanting to try like variety. And you know, if there's more of it like that I bought, like if I purchase something and I like have more of it available to me, then I'll just drink more of that, the drink that I enjoyed the most, right? But yeah, I don't tend to like maintain a short list of favorites, just because I'm always trying something new. Yeah. Well, I learned today I'm not of Team Leave. How sad. It's okay. Alright. It's all good. Don't need to be one. It's good to learn though. Mine is Modelo Limón y Sal. Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, Modelo is pretty standard beer among Mexican beers, but pretty good. I mean, I do like me some like Pacifico or like Dos Equis sometimes. Like they're pretty simple like lagers too, but they're good. I mean, they do have like their slight cheaper taste to them, to be honest with you. But Mexican beers can be pretty nice as well. I mean, there was a time when Indio was really good, and then they kind of weren't. I think it was because they switched like the way they made their beer with like Tecate. But yeah, I mean, for a while I used to enjoy India a lot. Or like Negra Modelo is pretty good too, right? I mean, those are like standard Mexican beers that a lot of people do enjoy. But like, you know, you can find them at pretty much any store, supermarket, whatever. Yeah. Sol is the best? Oh man, I don't know. Sol for me is like the... I don't like Sol that much. It tastes very like... It tastes very light and very... I don't know, it almost tastes metallic to me. I mean, well, you know how like people talk about like Corona a lot, but man, Corona is not that good. Corona is not good, to be honest. Yeah. Go in already. Wait, it's like, why is this plate thicker than usual, or am I just imagining things? Okay, never mind. Alright, cool. But yeah, Dos Equis is pretty good in my opinion. Is there a term for... Wait, no, I missed something. Micheladas are good. Oh, micheladas, my friend, micheladas. For those who don't know what a michelada is, you need to try it. Michelada is literally just beer, tomato juice, some lime, some salt if you want. Sometimes people add like chili powder and other things. Basically, it's a better Bloody Mary. Yeah, it's so good though. It's so refreshing. It's so flavory. Love me some micheladas. Love micheladas. Let's see. Alright, is there a term for a keyboard nerd who likes K-pop and more Korean culture, which is obviously quite different from Japan? I mean, K-pop aloe enjoyer. I don't know. Care? That's nice. You know how there's that K-pop group that was popular for a little bit. Actually, they were more popular abroad than they were locally. Card. I guess the guys I think went to the military soon after their debut, like, you know, maybe like a year after their debut or whatever. They're pretty good. Had a lot of boppy, catchy songs. Clamato, yeah. I mean, but I don't think everyone knows what Clamato is, so. What plate mount stabs do you think are best if they're wholly modded? I just use like the cherry plate mount stabs, to be honest. I guess there's also like the Duroc or Novel Keys ones, which are basically like JWK, I think. Those are fine as well. Yeah, those are fine. Cherry or Duroc, Novel Keys has some too. Yeah, they're all fine, in my opinion. Alright, let's try these stabs now. Alright, what key set do I have around here? Just yeah. I just have Pono laying around here. It's probably the set I have closest. I was just looking for the numpad keys, but I don't know where I put them. Did I put them in? Oh, I put them in the bag. Someone redeemed hydrate, so let's do that. I need that new blue unicorn. Oh, it looks so nice, right? Yeah, the new unicorn round's gonna be pretty good. I'm not a beer snob by any means, so can't really comment. Gotta go. See ya. See ya, Cream. Back in a bit, must feed minions. Sounds good, Dog Thumbs. Oh man, this is a very tight enter key. Sure if this switch kind of sounds weird. Gonna replace the switch here. I think I can hear the spring crunch on this one. Just gonna put it aside. Need a little bit more lube on the left side here. Okay, that's good. What is he doing? Eric says video calls are pay to win, have to gauge how many people buy and get more than them. Given Irene's birthday coming up soon, I'm sure people are going to go ham. I say 150 plus to be on the same side. Safe side. What is this? To be on a video call with some Korean, some K-pop star? That sounds... I'm not gonna say it. That sounds kind of silly, to be honest. Dude, just go on a call with your favorite Korean friend of yours for free. Put a song from your favorite K-pop group and there you go. Easy. Same experience. Can we call you? That's only if I accept. Am I your favorite Korean friend though? Since when were you under the impression that we were friends? I'm just kidding. But am I actually your favorite though? What about Mr. Teacher Types? What about Dr. Huru? They had done me for Nate Shot. He's not a friend, more like a senpai. So I'm not a senpai either. Damn. Rip. Okay, I think that sounds okay. Particularly happy about this one. It's missing a little bit of lube here and here. Okay, that's better. Alright, cool. I think we're good with stabs. Hey, stabs didn't take... Oh, maybe you're right. We are an hour and 49 minutes in. What made you choose the number 10? Oh, peaches. Oh, never mind. Let's see. What if Diego has you blocked? Please. I did not block you, Mr. Gawk. Why would I do that? When will I get my free 7V? Just kidding. This is why we're friends? I'm just kidding. No, I wouldn't block anybody though. I don't think I have anybody blocked on Discord actually. I don't think I have anybody blocked. Oh wait, no. There is one person I have blocked, but that was just because they're spamming. So the best, most available Toper MX sliders are desk key? Yeah, that's probably what I would get nowadays, yeah. Like I don't think I would bother getting Nova Touch when there's desk keys around. Does the foam help make more T-word when you put switches in? Diego, which HKB models do you have? I have HKB Professional 1 and Professional 2. Yo, Nine Walker, how you doing? I have Pro 3 and Type S. No, nice. The Pro Classics goated? Oh yeah, the new HKBs are honestly super nice. So nice. They're really nice. They've just gotten better over the years, which is great. New HKB from Amazon or crusty $130 one from Japan? I mean, if you want something reliable and easy to get, just get the Amazon one, to be honest. It's always a risk getting used from a source that you don't really know. So you might actually end up like you can definitely get bad ones because like maybe they're stored in inappropriate conditions or like the keys were compressed for a long time, or you know, and like they lost a lot of their ductility or whatever. Could be various number of reasons, but yeah, sometimes just getting new is the right move. I have Mauve CB Planet Bongo tray and it's closer to Pingsu than Pingsu Pink IMO, so I'm happy. Oh, nice! You got one of the new ones. Very nice. And you like it better? That's good. That's good. CB has been testing a lot of the new colors, so maybe that's... I mean, that's probably why, yeah. Probably unintentional in a way. I don't think it's like... It's not like she's sending like color samples, like, you know, like keycap samples to match or anything like that. So HKB my next purchase? Really? I thought you were done with non-40s keyboards other than like the ones that you already have. I thought that's what you said last time. Maybe I'm wrong. Hybrid S, the best keyboard I've ever typed on. I just want a Topri board generally? Oh, okay, I see. Well, honestly, if your fingers have the ability to get used to things like 40s layouts, HKB layout is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like, honestly, your mental capacity is probably superior if you're able to use 40s efficiently, because I freaking suck at it, to be honest. Like, good for you if you can. But yeah, my fingers are just not dexterous enough to get used to 40s layouts. HKB is the best I can do in an efficient way. You're right, but I still want one. Yeah, can never quit the feeling of oneness with cut rubber. I feel like most people who get Topre at one point dislike it, then like it again. That they sell whatever they have at first, and then they regret it and get it again. It's a cycle that almost everyone who ends up enjoying Topre at the end of the day ends up going through. They enjoy it, dislike it, and then sell it, and then they miss it, so they get it again. It's like Brown, same cycle. Yeah. Something like that. It's like there's... All the MX Browns have like a disproportionate amount of like bias against them because of this whole like meme. Toprid not so much. Just map all control to caps lock on all boards? Yeah, I mean I do that already, so. Saw the most recent IC for the Pegasus today, and I also need to save for that. Is that a 40s board, I guess? That's cool. Oh, look at that. This one is too tight for the switch. Look at this. It's getting stuck. I don't know why, but maybe I wasn't close enough properly. That Godspeed Blue is so good. Yeah, it's pretty good, right? I actually got it for pretty cheap on Mech Market. Well, this was before they had their like really cheap 30% sale or whatever on drop, but yeah, I got it on Mech Market for like $100 shipped. I was like, damn, that's a good deal for a GMK set. Do you know anyone who actually yeeted all the MX stuff after going deep in Topper? Yes, their name is RCL Yay. You know them, Raz. Their name is K3Z. No, K3Z went back into Alps though. But oh well, yeah, true. They yeeted all their MX stuff basically though. True. K3Z also yeeted all their MX stuff. He did? I mean, yeah, Ryan yeeted like his 356, CLDGE, he yeeted his Alice, he yeeted his Matrix 8, like LXV 2.0s, he yeeted like his 356 Mini, he yeeted his Jane, he pretty much yeeted everything. Yeah. Yeah. Variety is the spice of life. I mean, true. It's nice to try things out, but then once you figure out what you like, you know, that's it, right? Wait, am I doing regular caps lock today or step caps lock? I think I'm doing regular. But I can always switch it back anyway, so regular caps lock it is. Alright, cool. Variable weight Topre is the spice of Topre. I have to say, variable weight Topre grew on me after a while. It took some time though. But at first I was kind of skeptical of it, and then I was like, oh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Step today? Oh, stepped it is. Stepped it is. Alright. Cultured layout today. Let's go. Actually, I actually don't mind 6.25U in this particular layout of this style of boards. Alright, let's get to soldering this. Turn on our soldering iron. Put this away for a second. They don't like at first too. Mods can get almost linear after what they wear for long enough. I think it's not even wear. It's like also like the problem with Topper domes is that if you leave them compressed for too long by accident or something, maybe storage conditions or otherwise, you can actually remove the tactility from them due to from doing so. So you need to be careful not to compress your keys by accident. All right. Solder time, boys. Free mod right here. Nice. Do you guys get to check out Mr. Morning Coffee's recent sale for donating towards the Ukraine humanitarian aid? That was pretty poggers. Thank you again, Morning Coffee, for doing such a generous thing. I actually ordered a few things, a few bags, the small TX bags with the Mary C branding, which honestly I like the black cloth that it comes with too, so pretty pog. But yeah, thanks again for doing that. That was great. 29 bucks for free ship TX bags was really nice. And now they're out of stock though, so unfortunately if you wanted them, they're now gone. Apparently I got the last few though. So if I were more local, I have copped. Oh, true. Yeah, it was a little bit of a bummer for anyone international, so I understand. Class act though. Very nice. Alright. Well, thank you again for the exclamation sponsors command. If you guys didn't catch Nice PVT, Fuji, Sailor, and Noel earlier this morning, they went up on the Keycaps website, so you can go check those out. If you haven't seen CBB Planets' new tray, Bongo Cat tray colors for screws, you can check those out on cbbplanet.com. Oh, I forgot to mention that Keycaps also now has GMK Orange Boy currently in group buy, and they also have a new switches, JWK nylon switches, I believe, named was it Sakura Tree or Peach Blossom? Well, it's like same thing. Pink switches though, pink linear switches, now on Keycaps' website as well. I believe they're 65 gram linears that are very, very pink. Noel still in stock? Yeah, I believe for this particular restock, they must have ordered quite a few units because their first run was kind of a, it seemed to me, it's kind of struck me more like a test run where they were trying to gauge the demand for it, and now that they kind of have a better idea of it, they ordered a lot more, and now they have a lot more nice PVT Noel kits available, which is great. I'm thinking of maybe ordering a nice PVT Noel set because I do really like the colorway, and I did not get it in GMK. So I might actually consider that to order one of those. Anyway, check out Kinetic Labs if you haven't done so already. They have a bunch of desk pads. You know, they have also PVT sets, cherry PVT sets like their whale, octopus, corn, seal, etc. Carbon GS1, GS2 lube, and so on. Novelties is actually holding right now a clearance sale, a warehouse clearance sale basically until this weekend. So if you were looking for some of their on sale products, like I believe the NK65, the NK87 is on sale right now. They have stabilizers on sale for 50% of the price. They're only $12 for a set of stabilizers, which are basically the equivalent of like their JWK or Durox stabilizers. They also have some of their cherry PVT sets like Stone and Slate, or not Slate, I think it was Stone and the other one, I forget what it was called. They also have like Heisenberg. That set is also on sale right now. But yeah, they have a variety of items on sale right now, and that's for their clearance sale for their warehouse because they're getting new inventory. So go check out novelties.com if you want to check out some of their on sale stock. Oh, sand. Thank you. Yes, sand. Have you tried any of the Nice PVT? Yeah, I tried Nice PVT Sailor a while back, and it was really nice. I've tried Nice PVT Elderberry, Nice PVT. I've tried a few of the Nice PVT sets. They're pretty nice quality for the price, in my opinion. They have great compatibility, in my opinion. No warping for the mods, which is really nice. I think for like the legend quality, it's still pretty good overall. Like they have pretty consistent quality. I mean, they are a little bit thicker looking compared to some other, like GMK sets, for example, or some like EPVT sets. They might look slightly thicker for the legends, but the quality of the legends and the quality of the keycaps themselves is pretty nice. And they're retailing for what, $70 to $80 per kit with pretty much all of the compatibilities. So in my opinion, it's a pretty good deal. Yeah, I have a couple of the Nice PVT sets, and I do like them. I think all these new PBT set offerings, like whether it's Kinetic Labs or nice PBT with the Canon keys sets, or like the PBT sets from Novel Keys and so on, they're all very good offerings. Like they have great compatibility availability now, available now, and the price is pretty competitive for like the quality of the legends and the keycaps themselves. Like it seems like a lot of people are pretty satisfied with them. And of course, there's always gonna be a small minority that's gonna be complain about something small, something big. I don't know. But normally it tends to be definitely a smaller number of people who do end up having problems. But I think overall I've seen like a lot of like satisfaction over the amount of colorways and the amount of sets that like are available now. So there are a lot of options available these days, and it's kind of nice to see like places like Canon doing like collaborations with designers to bring like some of their actual colorways to life in these profiles and keycap options. Yeah, the kitting is great. Yeah, I just worry about blues not matching. Oh, you mean for this PBT Sailor? I think the PBT Sailor set is slightly lighter maybe than the Austin's color, than this particular Austin's color. So it will have a little bit of contrast, but I mean, I personally don't think slight amount of contrast is bad. So yeah. I do have the set actually, yeah. That would be against chat vote? I mean, would it be? I don't care. You can do whatever you want. You can always use your points if you have any. If you stop by stream enough that you have points saved up, you can just spend those too. That would be legitimate. Anyway. Those are some of the vendors carrying some stuff. I think Omnitype right now, I think they still have some extras for Pono, but let me double check. Actually, I haven't been on Omnitype in a little bit. But let me see. They have their Pokemon diecast replicas. They have the Keep Town poster available. And did they run out of their extras already? Their keycap extras? Shop. Keycaps. No, they still have some in stock Pono and Modern Dolch, as well as SA Dual Shop, but I think those are just like some of their smaller kits. But yeah, they still do have standard GMK Pono kits, novelty kits. They have Modern Dolch available in both standard and mist, and a decent number of their child kits like Numpad, Edition, Alternate, Command, and that's it. No obscure, no aesthetic, but yeah. They have some sets available still too, which is pretty nice. Oh, just a warning for those who were looking into getting GMK white on black or black on white for Hangul. Hangul GMK white on black, white on black, black on white Hangul is currently running on Project Keyboard, and I believe either today or tomorrow is the last day for the set. So just make sure you don't forget if you missed out last time. It is currently on Project Keyboard, and it is the last week for it, so just a heads up. Yeah, just FYI. And there's also, of course, pre-orders available for like other sets that have run on Project Keyboard that hopefully should ship soon, like especially like Masterpiece and I think Dolch R5 are pretty much like the ones that are people are expecting the most, especially myself, I guess, for Dolch R5. But yeah, those are available, so just FYI. Then we have Salvin and Space Cables. They are both running GMK Indigo right now. There's also a Indigo collab available for Hebe for those sets. I think GMK Evil Eye has cables available through Space Cables. Salvin also offers apparel, Durox stabilizers, Krytox products, and Welbetech products as well. So you can check out Salvin if you're in the EU. If you're ordering, let's say, like a Welbetech BCB from Salvin, you can also do that. Although I believe a decent number of their stock is also sold out in the past few weeks. So just go and check their inventory first before you, in your planning process. But yeah, I think those are the only current sets or group buys are currently running on these vendors. I guess speaking of GMK Evil Eye, that one's also finishing up soon. I mean, Makibo is not a specific sponsor for the Lightning Keyboards channel, but I have had the honor of working with Makibo on some other things, and I do know that GMK Evil Eye is having its last week for the group buy this week, so it's gonna be also gone after this weekend. So check out GMK Evil Eye if you haven't. That one's it was designed by Mr. Manoli Visuals, who is also a fellow Twitch streamer and keyboard content creator. Self-proclaimed biggest calves or strongest calves in the West, or whatever his proclamation about calves is, which is great and all. He's also a fellow New Yorker. He loves Korean barbecue. He has some Greek background, which is what GMK Evil Eye is based on. And yeah, he's a great dude. And GMK Evil Eye is actually going to be gone after this week, so just check it out if you haven't. Pretty similar to GMK Classic Blue as far as colors are concerned, but these ones have Greek double shot alphas, and the legends on the alphas are actually black instead of blue, and the modifiers are icon modifiers instead of icon plus text. So just, you know, just if you didn't know about the set, that's basically the TLDR for it. Pretty cool set in my opinion. The only thing I didn't like about the set was that the some of the colored modifiers for the accents are kind of forced on some parts, like I think the arrow keys on some of the F row. But if you care about that, then you have to purchase this non-accent kit, which is like an additional $29 or something like that. So yeah, that's about it though. Are you joining GMK Evil Eye? I kind of want to, but I'm trying to limit myself in spending, to be honest. I kind of want to though. I've been tempted about getting a set, but I honestly am turned off by the non-accent kit thing. I don't like putting accent keys on my F row, like the way that the GMK Evil Eye base kit does it, and that means an extra $30 I need to spend. So yeah, kind of not huge on that. But other than that, it's pretty nice. Looks like it ends on the 4th. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm probably gonna order Hangul pretty soon, like tomorrow, most likely. All right. Let's test this out. When are we going to get to see GMK Lightning Tiger? Oh, like GMK JD basically. Just basically GMK Orange Boy, but more orange. I don't know. Maybe one day if I kind of feel like it, but I don't feel very strongly for a set like that, so. Okay, I'm gonna change some layout things here. I don't need caps lock here for now. Actually, I'll also change it. I'll put a function key. Let's see, print, scroll, pause. Who the hell uses scroll lock anyway? I'm gonna put the layer key here. Insert, who uses insert? I'll put delete here instead. Oh, delete's over here at the edge already. Who uses the pause key? Man, I don't know about these choices. Maybe I'll just do... what do I put here? I guess I'll just do insert, delete, home, end, like that, and then put something else here. Man, this is kind of tough. What do I do with this key? Okay, maybe I'll put layer 1 here and layer 2 here, and then I'll do print screen, page up, page down. Okay, that works. Okay, alright, now let's go and test this out here. Oh, Mr. Jim, hello, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the 7 months. I'm excited for this build. Oh, very nice. Is this because you are a fellow Austin user, enthusiast? Mine will be just like this. Oh, very nice. That's good. I guess I understand the excitement then. Alright, cool. Every key works. I'm actually gonna put the layer, the caps lock here, just so I can test the... I need to solder the indicator still, so I'm gonna do that too. So num lock, scroll lock, and I guess I can just put the scroll lock here, actually. Alright, cool. And we're gonna test those right now. Alright, so where's my LEDs? Okay, so num lock is on. So I don't know which one it is, so let's just test it out. Not this one. Okay, that one's num lock. And then let's see, let's turn on scroll lock. Actually, let's turn on caps lock too. Caps lock. Okay, that's caps lock, I think. Yep, that's caps lock. And then scroll lock is here. Methinks. Great, okay, great. Got the orientation right for them. So let's just turn it off. Push them in. And actually, let me double check something. How deep can this go? Okay, it pretty much has to go all the way in. Okay. Alright, let's solder these LEDs now. I fiddle with how I do my layers for the center column like 3 different ways. Not sure I've landed one I like most yet. That's just because there's so many keys, DJ Bakatlan. Like it's just, there's just so many keys on this. So I feel like it doesn't really matter, but yeah, I guess you can always fiddle around with it and see what you end up getting. Alright, so for this, I just like doing one of each of these so that they just stay in place for now. And then what I do is I heat up the pad before I press the rest of the LED all the way in. So now like that, and now it's all the way in. All right, do the same with the other ones. And the same with this guy here. Oh, it's getting stuck somewhere. Oh, okay, there. There we go. Alright, let's just double check that this is nice and flush. Looks fine to me. Alright, good. Now I can just solder the other leg. That looks good. You guys actually use those keys? I thought they're for artisans. I mean, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I would use them for artisans, sure, but I would still try to put something on them, like a function. Some kind of functionality key. I don't know what it would be, but yet. I mean, but I feel like it'll be a typical, because this is basically a full size. I would basically just put like whatever the navigation stuff is. Although, like, you know, like for example, like scroll lock and pause basically don't do anything useful now. Like they're kind of defunct in a way. And then insert I don't really use, because insert incorrectly used can be just a negative experience. So I don't even use insert anymore either. But print screen I still use, and the rest of the navigation I still use. So, all right, nice. That lights up. Good. All right. I don't know what all these screws are. There's so many screws here. Okay. Oh, I guess they're. Oh no, wait. I guess they're just extra screws actually. All right. Insert done wrong could be a negative experience. Yeah, because if you insert is enabled and like you type, it'll replace the text in front, right? So it can be a negative experience. All right, let's put this on. Sweet. Try using the keys without the numpad at first, but I use those keys a lot and hate having to reach over so far. Oh, I guess they are a bit far compared to like the rest of the numpad too. So. God damn. I think the middle column though, I would definitely use it for page up, page down kind of stuff, because I actually use page up, page down a lot. Just overall, like for browsing code, documents, other things. This page up, page down, probably the most useful navigation keys, at least among all of the other ones. Alright, sick. Hey Diego, what switch material equates to a somewhat muted deep sound profile? I think some people will say that about FR4 quite a lot, but some people try to say that about like plastic stuff too, but I think maybe like Palm, people say that. It tends to be like on the deeper side, but I wouldn't say it's muted. I think FR4 is really maybe the soft spot for it. But I can't tell you like 100% it's applicable for every switch or every kind of like case. I think it might just vary a little bit. So yeah, it's something that you might want to just give it a try first. All right. Plastic plates tend to be louder. Yeah, so this is true sometimes. I think it just kind of depends on maybe like the mounting too. Sometimes like plastic plates can be a little bit more forgiving. But I think when like you bottom out, they can sound a bit louder. Yeah. I've had experiences where it's basically either or. Sometimes plastic plates ended up sounding a bit deeper than the metallic counterpart, and sometimes it ended up sounding a bit brighter and a bit louder than the metallic counterpart. So I think it just might vary between boards. I haven't really like done like a correlation where I know like, oh shoot, like it's exactly like this for top mount versus exactly this other way for like gasket mount with strips or gasket mount with O-rings. But yeah, I've definitely like heard mixed experiences about both. I think it's always good to check with other fellow users of the same board, because they might have already built theirs and they might be able to tell you like, oh yeah, like I tried this and it was kind of poppy sounding or whatever. It's not a bad idea to do that too. Full-size numpad 0 is also big for me. Oh really? I like full-size numpad 0. It's so nice. Alright, so I guess we're gonna do Handerbite first, because Busy Timmy was too eager about this. Spent their 12,345 points on a Handerbite typing test. So I guess I will. I'll accommodate the request first. Forgot you were streaming? Oh, it's okay, dude. I know you forget about me all the time. It's cool. I know how it is. I'm not cool enough for Nachos anymore. Nacho's too busy. I was like, why isn't he on Discord? Yeah, guess why, dude. You didn't see the ping go up? I thought you were on the ping list. This is gonna match so well. I mean, it'll match in some ways, right? It matches in some places, and other places it does not, you know? Handerbite is a very versatile set, so to speak. It's just Copium until R2 ships in 2056. True. I honestly did not like Handerbite at the very beginning when I first went on interest check, group buy, whatever. I kind of hated it, to be honest. But I was like, it's a historic set, like, or like it's a historical replica of something that was kind of like relevant for GMK at some point or whatever. GMK, I mean Cherry. And then I was like, well, I kind of want it because it's a fun set. It's like this like Fisher Price like set, right? It's like very fun. And then I got it in person, and I also started seeing people posting pictures of the set, and I was like, huh, it actually looks kind of interesting. Its mastery just grows on you. I don't know, it's... Go watch the Batman. Actually, I don't know about your movie taste. I do like Batman movies, dude. I do like Batman movies. Overall, I haven't been excited for one in a while, but I heard about the new one being pretty good and pretty dark. So yeah, I think that will be pretty exciting to watch, though. I'll check it out, dude. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I think it'll be a good experience. I haven't gone to watch a movie in so long now that I think about it. I don't even know, what did I watch last? Was Shang-Chi the last movie I watched? Probably. Probably Shang-Chi was the last movie I watched in the theaters. I like Pansons, so it should be good. I see. Saw it last night, pretty solid, 7.5 out of 10 for me. That's honestly not a bad rating. Handlebar with little tight switches. I did not get little tight switches. They actually sold out so fast. I actually wanted to get some little tight switches to pair up, but they just sold out. Interesting. Detective drama. That's kind of fun. That has a nice ring to it. I'm kind of excited then. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out for sure. I don't know when, but I will. Let me see. What do I do for these? Let's just do these, I guess. Oh, there's kind of battle all over the place, so maybe I'll just do something else here. Alright, there it is. There's no artisans for now. We can do that for that other set that we put on. Some parts of the movie are out of a horror movie, not even kidding. Oh, that sounds pretty exciting, dude, not gonna lie. That sounds very fun. I can't say I'm a huge fan of horror as a genre in general, but it can be pretty exhilarating, so I'm not against it. Not against it at all. Hey, Handlebar doesn't look too bad on this Navy, to be honest. Ooh, the indicators look clean, man. The indicators look clean AF. Let's turn them off, though. Man, these indicators look nice. These light tunnels are good. They look good against this right now. I mean, they're just not very bright, and they're also just not very in your face, which is good. I like it. All right, let's I just realized that I accidentally moved my camera. Oh, weird. All right, whatever. Alright, let's try this out though. Oh, too much. Too close. Alright, there. Where's my typing test window? Here it is. This is the best redeem in all of keyboard Twitch. I think I'm the only one who has it now. I don't know actually. All right, let's try it out here. Going to the movie alone is the best. I love going to the movies alone. I have to be honest. I love going to movies alone. I enjoy going with friends too, but alone I think is a very fun experience too for me. Yeah, no distractions, no biases, no need to accommodate for other people just in general. Always nice, I think. All right, let's give this a try. However, but yeah, you can also discuss with other people too, so it can be fun. All right, friends. So we have an Austin with an FR4 plate in white. We have Alpaca switches. I don't know what they were lubed with, but they're lubed and filmed. I think they look like TX films to me. And no foam, none of that stuff. We have GMK handlebar on the set right now, but we can put something else in a bit for the looks. And yeah, also Sancho Panza, muchas gracias. Thank you so much, my friend, for the 16 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 16? It's been a while already. Sancho, thank you. All right, let's try it out. Our Austin with an FR4 plate. Let me move the mic a little further out here. It's a little too far. Okay. Very quiet. It's kind of muted actually, but it's pretty nice. Sounds like some switches are still loose. I mean, they are filmed, but could be spring, could be like leaf noise. I don't know. I can't hear it from here, but if you're hearing it, maybe it's from the mic. But yeah, I can try it again. All right, let me try it again and try to see if I listen to anything different. But I think it sounds pretty good. It's very muted though, the overall board. All right, let me give it a shot again. I'm a little hungry. I heard my stomach growl. Alright. What's your opinion on the Ducky 1-2 SF? I actually have no opinion on it because I haven't seen it. Like, I haven't seen a Ducky 1-2 in so long. I mean, I might have seen it like at a meetable like years ago, like a Ducky 1-2 mini or something, but not this new one. Or if it's new, I'm not sure. I mean, but Ducky boards in general, the quality of them is not bad. And like I like Vermilla boards or Leopold boards. There are like several OEMs that do pretty good, nice quality keyboards. And I think Ducky is probably one of them that have pretty decent quality for most OEM in stock boards that are out there. But I get Vermilla over Ducky. Yeah, I think I do agree with that nowadays. I think Vermilla used to not be up there, but nowadays I think Vermilla and Leopold are really, really good for the price. So I think I would probably pick those two over Ducky these days, at least, as far as both like layout and like just kind of like the choices that they provide. Although I mean, Ducky does have like some features that might be more attractive to some people, like the whole RGB thing, or maybe it's like featured by some gamer or something like that. But that's not my focus, so I prefer like the more standard look of like the Leopold or the Vermilla and like the quality that they provide. Yeah. All right, here are the mods. Really like how the spacebar sounds. Very soft. Very nice. A little more resonant at the top. I think there's the first Handyarbeit Austin I've seen. It should be the last. I guess so. Yeah, I do like the spacebar sound on this. It's so soft. It's so nice. It's like a nice soft sound. It actually doesn't stand out from the rest of the board, which is something I do like. Yeah. Mandu boy, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Sean, how are you? Staying for like 5 to 10 minutes. Just about to head to bed. Oh, sounds good. Big Zero is the best key on the board for sure. I do like me some big numpad keys. Numpad keys, I feel like they always sound great though. I love numpad sounds. They sound great. You ever find spacebar to sound different on the left side versus the right side? Yeah, that happens all the time. I have never really found a spacebar that needs actually sounds exactly the same all throughout the length of the spacebar. It just kind of varies a lot. Sometimes it's like whatever's under the spacebar, it's just the placement. Sometimes the screws a little bit like one screw might be here, one screw might be here. Slightly off, slightly offset, slightly different. So yeah, I don't expect the spacebar to ever sound exactly the same from left to right. That's actually quite I think it's a very unreasonable expectation for any stabilized key. They should not be sounding exactly the same, I think. It just doesn't really make sense. Like for example, let's take the shift key. You have a bunch of other keys here, like plastic and all the plate and stuff, and here you're close to the the left edge of the case. So there's no reason why the shift keys should sound exactly the same on the left to the right. And same way for the spacebar. Like there's other stuff here going on, there's other stuff going on here. It's just like the physics of it just doesn't really square up at the end of the day. So it doesn't really make sense for its keys to sound the same all throughout. Yeah. Diego, tell me why I'm watching the Salinas movie right now. I don't know, man. Anyway, let's get Ski Data on this. Oh, Ski Data. That's an interesting choice. How do you fix mushy stabs? Probably just means you over lubed, so you might actually want to replace your stabs, to be quite honest with you. Mushy stabs are a little harder to fix compared to rattly stabs, actually. Because rattly stabs, it means you're like maybe under lubed or something's like off. But mushy stabs might mean that there's just too much of something in there. So yeah. Sounds like real and base keyboard science. I think it's just like an educated guess, you know? Like physically speaking, I think it kind of doesn't make sense for you to expect something that's not really even to be even, right? Yo, Mr. Space, Mr. Spoos, thank you so much for the 13 months. Hander lit, you're lit. Space is lit, lit cables. Do Beige easy clap? Oh, Beige is great. I've been missing you, Sean. I miss you too. Do you end up building your board, Sean, or have it built by somebody? I hope you built your the board I proxied for you. Excuse me. Space Cerakotes when? Oh, space cable Cerakoting actually very good. Very cool. Also, Mr. Space, you need to let me know whenever you guys are done with whenever you guys do those striker cables. I still need to get one of those striker cables to my client. Whenever you get a chance. All right, friends. What keyset do we want to put on this right now? Current estimation is April. Okay, I'll let them know. What keyset do we want to put for aesthetics? This is what you do to me, Timmy, though. I need to now take off all these keycaps, man, and put them in the tray. Ugh, just kidding. It's not like I didn't ask for it. Tulip? Oh, Tulip's nice choice too, yeah. Beige is always a good choice, IMO. I don't disagree with that at all. Beige never lost. I swear to God, if Peaches says Delftware, I think I'm gonna ban Delftware. We've done Delftware on every single blue board the past like 2 months. Actually though, I feel like every time we had a blue board, Peaches was like, I'm gonna pull the trigger on point so we can get Delftware on it. And I've been like, oh yeah, sure, okay, that's fine. I mean, Delftware is great though, nonetheless. Space Cadet. Oh, Space Cadet. Space Cadet sounds very pog. Space Cadet does sound very pog. With True Cadet, oh, I do have the new True Cadet kit, the new one from Novel Keys, the round 2 set. Yo, shall we do True Cadet? Kind of pog. I haven't done True Cadet in so long. I think the last time I did Space Cadet was that time when I built my own, like my personal F18X, which was when F18X was like, it was like when F18X was only group ride in Korea. That was like months. That was so long ago now. But now we have F2s. Oh my god, it's kind of crazy how long ago that was. Now that I think about it. You need to shill for your sponsor, right? I mean, I shill for my sponsor all the time. You know it. You know me. Look, guys, if you guys don't buy GMK Indigo right now, you'll be banned for life. Just kidding. But I mean, GMK Indigo, pretty nice set. Go space cables. Also, GMK Evil Eye cable, Avail. GMK Indigo, haven't seen it really. It's a set based Japanese denim, and so it kind of has that like denim style kind of color theme, and it's by Mr. Fredington. Has centered icon mods, has kind of like these kind of cool like patch like novelties. Yeah, kitting is pretty decent. And it looks nice. It's a nice blue set. If you like blue colors, Indigo is a pretty nice set. My nails hurt watching. Imagine the trick is the cakes is not using your nails. The trick is actually to use your use the main part of your fingertip, not your nails. The nails are don't touch the keycaps really. Yeah. KBD fans also doing a Mizu copy. Oh, great! What an original idea. Usa la yema, cabrón. That's right. That's exactly how I would say it. Usa la yema, cabrón. Way. Alright, so are we doing, what did we say we were doing? Oh, True Cadet. Space Cadet. That's right, Space Cadet. Whoops. Space Cadet. Oh, I missed a key here. Better not lose it. Don't think Cadet will work with this. I think it'll be okay. There's plenty of gray on it, so I think it kind of will be fine. It is definitely a light blue though, so that's something to note. So I don't know if I have my novelties and stuff on here. I can go get maybe some of the novelties. Actually, I need to also find the True Cadet kit. So, I mean, not find, but I'll just go get it. I'll be right back, okay? BRB. Okay, so you made me find Space Cadet. Wait, what happened to my index finger? What do you mean what happened to my index finger? Oh, you mean like why does it look like this? Because I have ugly index fingers, that's why. Sag moment cry. Alright, but so are we gonna do Space Cadet or are we gonna do something else? You made me go find it and now I have to use a different set? Cry. Or are we still gonna do it? Are we committed today, guys? It is definitely a very different blue though. It definitely has a bit of contrast. So it's definitely gonna look a little different. But hey, you'll never know until you try, right? So let's try it. So far, so good with the gray. I think the gray looks fine. Let's see. Wait, is there any alternate Afro keys too for it? I'm just wondering because I'm not sure. I actually don't remember if Space Cadet was one of the sets with Afro. Oh yeah, no, it is Uniform Afro for Space Cadet. Now I remember. It's the way it was done in the original run, so. Okay. Moto 2 would slap on this. I have Moto 1. Not 2 though. Let's see, I also have these symbols. The symbols kind of look cool on Cadet, I think. Let's see. These novelties are always kind of cool to see. I like the 1, 2, 3, 4 things here. There's also the little thumbs up and thumbs down thingies, which we can use. Let's see. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of looks kind of nice here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can use the numbers. I mean the arrow keys too, maybe? I don't know. Just kind of improvising here, guys. So they're kind of gimmicky though, to be honest, but. Okay. Oh wait. I can't really use these arrows here if I'm gonna do True Cadet, I think. Well, I need to go look at the True Cadet kit again. Actually, if you Google F18X, the Geon Works F18X, I believe the Lightning Keeper's website might be one of the first few hits for it. And there is a picture of my Geon Works F18X, which is basically navy in color. And that one currently has Space Cadet on it. And it looked fine IMO. Oh wait, I need to switch these out. Crap. Keep forgetting what True Cadet is like, so I don't know which. It's all the bottom row, so. Alright, let me go open up this True Cadet kit. You already had True Cadet in 2020? I mean, I had the first version of the True Cadet. I got the round True Cadet because it has R5. I have the old True Cadet, which is R4 bottom row, but I got the R2 True Cadet because it has R5 bottom row. Yeah. Does Space Cadet use WS1 white? I'm actually not sure. Maybe? No, it uses WS4. It uses WS4, which is the same as the cream color. It's the same cream color from like camping or violet on cream, etc. Of course you did. I mean, Space Cadet for me was one of the sets that I was gonna go all in on when I was buying it. So that's why. Oh, there's proper arrow keys here. Okay, we can just use the arrow keys then. I don't think these little thumbs work too well on this. Good night, one drunk man. Have a good one. Bummer wanted to use gray alphas with white on black mods for dark cadet. I mean, I guess they would be close. I mean, it always just depends on how picky you are about your legends, though. Yeah. Your favorite key, the rub out key. I have to say, Space Cadet actually doesn't look bad on this. At least in person, anyway. Yeah, so that's what True Cadet is. True Cadet is basically modeling the actual Lisp Legend like Holy Grail Space Cadet keyboard, terminal or whatever, and that one had these black legends for the bottom half of the board. You can look it up. It's very easy to find. Okay, and then Peacha said, for the middle column. Okay, let's see. For the middle column, I guess we can have something like that. Let me see what we have here. Thumbs up. Okay, let's get rid of my... okay, maybe, damn it. I don't know how this works. I think the 1, 2, 3, 4 actually goes that way, so... Is this R2, R2, R4, R4? Is this R2 or R3? R2 or R3? I'm not sure. That's R2. Oh wait, that's R3. Huh. Maybe I'll swap the 1, 2, 3, 4 here with the thumbs and then replace the middle column with the 1, 2, 3, 4 going down. Or 1, 2, 3, I guess. 1, 2, 3. And then up here we can have these guys. Is that good? And then I can put an artisan on here and here, probably. Alright, cool. Hello, Mr. Gawk, please give Lily. Yes, same. Me too, me too. Me too. Now the question is, how many artisans do I have that actually match this color? Oh, I have this Corby that looks good on this blue. Okay, let me decide what do I want on this. This Corby's so derpy though. It's like so derps, but it looks perfect for it. Maybe I can use the. Do I use the Zorb cap or do I use the Colonel? I think these two go pretty well with him. I think those go well. I guess this one goes well too. The TRMK Oak. I think those three go pretty well. Read a bit up in the chat, Diego. Shoot your shot. Wait, what? Hold on. What? People are talking about ASCII. Dude, this movie Ay con tu amor. Can I swap you a 3U spacebar for a 3U spacebar? I don't care whether blue or gray. Wait, what? Three U spacebar? This doesn't have a 3U spacebar though. Space Cadet didn't come with 3U spacebars, did it? I didn't buy spacebars then. I didn't buy 3U spacebars for Space Cadet. I only bought True Cadet. I have basically all the kits I have are R1 kits except for this one. This is the only exception for R2. So I don't have 3U spacebars for Cadet. So yeah, no Lily then? Yeah, too bad. Too bad. Oh, I think that was my qualm too. It was because that they weren't matching. Pretty sure. Alright, let's pick one of these. 1, 2, or 3? This one's a little too light, isn't it? Alright folks, 1, 2, or 3? 2? Okay, 2. 2 it is. Yay! Alright, we're done. It was part of the extensions kit? Yeah, I did not buy the extensions kit. I only bought True Cadet for Space Cadet round 2. So, yeah. I mean, is it still in stock on... Is it still in stock on Novel Keys at all? Probably not at this point. But yeah, take a look, guys. Whoop. Doesn't look bad, right? Looks pretty good, in my opinion. That Corb is awesome. Yeah, it's great. I love it. Has R5 too. Yummy R5 bottom row. Yeah, isn't this nice? I like it personally. Yeah. Me like. Alright. You guys can take a closer look here. Space Cadet pretty lit though. Let's type on it again, one more time. Oh, what happened to my window? Oh, here. Okay. What's the origin of the sub-legends? Yeah, it's a Lisp programming language. As Herfalerf said. Alright, let's give this one more try, but this one has, so this is Alpacas on an FR4 plate. This time we have Jimkey Space Cadet, round 1 with True Cadet, round 2 kit. Alright, let's give it a shot. Backspace kind of wonk. Oh, it's probably just the stabilizer then. It's just the. So it has a little bit of play. All the stabs do. So it's just that. Yeah. Might just be the angle too, though. To be honest. I mean, I can remount it. I don't think it'll make a difference, but yeah. If you're really bothered by it, because the switch is straight. Yeah. There you go. That's better. Okay. All right. Does sound very nice though. I think FR4 was a nice choice for sure. Yeah. Numpad type test. Oh yeah, what was that again? What was it? Numpad typing testing? Was it Funbox? Oh yeah, there it is. Numpad type test, guys. Let's go. All right. Okay, that works, right? Wait. How do I do space on this? Oh, okay, it works. Okay. All right. Ah, I turned on numlock. Ah. Grandpa Lighting doing his taxes. Now do it with Numro. I don't think this works with Numro, does it? Oh, it does. Okay, let's try it with Numro. All right, Numro is probably easier actually now that I'm used to it. No, never mind. I don't think so. Okay. Ah! Okay, I'm slower with the Numro. I'm better with the numpad, that's for sure. Should enter work as a space in monkey type? Does it? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, I guess it does. Oh, I can use it. I can use the enter key. Okay, that'll be a little bit faster then. Oh, I see. I didn't realize it worked as a space. I see. Okay. All right, we can try it one more time. One more time. And let me program delete or backspace on one of these keys. Hold on. Let me program backspace somewhere here, so I can fix my mistakes as I go. I'm gonna program backspace. Oh yeah, screw turning off num locks. I'm just gonna program backspace there. All right, here we go. Ah, I have a bad habit. Ah, 45 words per minute. Whew. Okay. That was a lot of work, guys. I'm tired. Hey, it's not too bad, okay? 5 numbers equals 1 word, right? I don't know. Oh boy. This was fun though. I mean, I do use numpad every so often, so it definitely gets faster the more I use it. These days I don't do that much data entry as much as I used to. I definitely used to do a lot more. Anyway. Oh, I guess I'll cover the mods one more time, just so that you guys can hear it. So here are the mods again. And that's it. You'd be the worst accountant? Wow, that's toxic, bro. Damn. How many characters is a word on monkey type? That's a good question, actually. I'm not sure what they're... I actually don't remember what the specs for that is. I would be an okay accountant, but there's a good reason I didn't go into accounting. Yeah. Alright, let's put this numlock back. Okay. Okay. Nice. Diego would be a decent account. I work with a lot of them. I mean, I think I would be alright. Yeah, I would just have to study the law, you know, like study study tax law or like, you know, learn more about accounting in general, I think I'll be okay. I'm okay with numbers. Just general arithmetic. How does it feel with this FR4 plate? It's actually kind of soft. It's like something I was gonna say, like, it's actually kind of a softer feeling than I thought. It's a nice typing feeling though. Especially like at the numpad, it feels pretty nice. It's nice and snappy. Without it feeling harsh. I think I like this with the FR4 plate. I think I might like this more with this particular plate than I might have liked it with something like harsher. But I think like polycarb or palm would have worked fine too. But I think this large board goes well with something like on the softer side. Yeah. Do enjoy. Alright. Yeah, this was fun. I actually really like the layout here. Kind of tempted to pick one up, to be honest. This layout's really nice. It's a nice and thick board. But yeah, I do like this. I do like how it looks, and the indicators are actually really nice on it too. I like how it. I do like overall how it's laid out as a board, and the color looks really nice. The finish on it is great. The port, very good. Yeah, no, I do like this a lot. But yeah, take a look again. Great stream. Thank you. Gotta run. Sounds good. Busy Timmy. Have a good one. But yeah, last look here at the board with Jimkey Space Cadet. Actually, it looks pretty nice. I do like how the white plate shows in the background. Kind of goes with the color of the alphas. And here is our row 5 bottom row from Jimkey Space Cadet with True Cadet kit. And there's the other side here. There's the back with my fingerprints and a nice tight centered USB port, which actually looks pretty good. And the Austin weight here at the bottom. I actually really like how this looks. It's like simple and just clean, very clean. Yeah, no, this blue is a great choice for this particular board. Looks really good. Yep. Oh, Mr. Alex, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I'll hydrate for you. Hydro homies. Just getting here early as always. Oh, good to see that, dude. Good to see you fashionably early, as always. Sick build today. Thank you. Very nice board, to be honest. I would definitely use this for work. I think this is like great layout for work for sure. Chonky, heavy enough. Yeah, definitely on the front side is definitely on the higher side. I think it's like a pretty thick board in general, but overall it suits the board, the aesthetic of the board really well. I was curious whether this would tip over if I push really hard, but I don't think it does. It's pretty good, well proportioned. So. Alright. My buddy has his at the office. It's nice he built with MX Browns. MX Browns really nice. Alright, folks. So let's see who we can raid now. We're done for the build for now. The next build that I'm gonna be doing sometime soon is gonna be a cyberboard. Actually, I have a cyberboard build coming up. There's a Teacher Alice in polycarbonate coming up, Duck Orion, Satisfaction 75, and some Key Cults coming up. But yeah, some exciting builds coming up soon. I think most of these boards you've already seen on stream before, but you know, those are the requests that are coming in these days, so that's what we do. What's Patty up to? I don't know actually. I think she was streaming some WoW stuff earlier, and then she might be doing a keyboard today too. So if you guys wanted to see content from Miss Shinching Wang, she might be doing some stuff today. I believe Alex Otis was also streaming earlier. He might be done already though. Yeah, I think he is. So Shinching Wang is doing an F18X for Liquid Max. I actually don't know who that is. There's Curveball doing Mode 65. Das Uber Sloth doing a D84. Lightning Keyboards, I don't know who that guy is. Deck 1 Bell, he is apparently doing some cocktail stuff as usual. Cool dude. Yeah. Raid Patty? Okay. I feel like Diego has built all the police in the US. I've definitely built a number of them now. Well, I rebuilt one of them, so that might count as a +1 where it shouldn't be. But I've definitely built like a few, like 3 or 4 maybe. Some key calls NVD. You guys haven't checked out Gioran. Mr. Gioran is jacked AF and also does some beautiful cables. Check out Dispatch Cables by Mr. Gioran. Shut up, Diego. Just raid Patty. Okay. All right. X / ban nachos with BBQ. Just kidding. All right. Let's go raid Miss Patty. Let's say Meow go raid Anyway, I'll just say I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell Patty right now. We've raided her a few times now. What do you guys want to tell Patty? Anything you guys want to say to Patty? Shinching Wang? Anything nice you guys want to say? If it's okay if not nice. Ask her about Ginkgo. Oh yes, I love Ginkgo. I love Ginkgo. And I love keyboards too. Oh yes, that's good. Any raid message avail? How's Ginkgo? How's Ginkgo? Meow go. Ooh woo. I love Meow go. Ooh woo. Okay. Alright friends, let's go raid Miss Shinching Wang. She's doing an F18X. She's many hours into the stream, so let's go cheer her up and say hello. Again, thank you everybody for stopping by. Very nice keyboard that we built today. Very pog. But alright friends, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care and have a good week.